The WWE Universe with an electric feeling here tonight. We are sold out and raring to go.
I am amped up, pumped up, jacked up, and ready to kick things off. What are we waiting for, fellas? Let's watch some fights.
And what a great way to start us off. On tap next, some six-man tag team action. Up next, we have six-man tag team action in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Pandemonium and chaos. Oh, don't go anywhere.
The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Christopher
Plenty of action
Daniel
coming up as we have six of
and
WWE's
Frankie
top names
Kazarian.
ready to go here.
Oh, man, Michael, six-man matches like this always remind me of world class back in the 1980s.
It's party time!
I love these guys.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
It's devastation time! Frightening. Unnerving. A couple of bad dudes.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
Russian leg sweep. Oh my goodness, crushing it. A cutter. The second time we're seeing this here. And he lands the slam. He wants no part of the outside. He slams him down with authority. He's starting to feel it here. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate crowd than the one we have here tonight. They are clearly fired up to have this pay-per-view in their arena.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
In addition to this crowd being incredibly passionate here tonight, so are our fans watching at home. In fact, it's because of them I've learned that this match is currently the #1 trend worldwide on social media.
That's pretty amazing, Cole. Just goes to show that WWE truly is a global phenomenon.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Lightning fast reflexes. He dodges out of the way. Unleashing it for the second time now.
Let's call it like it is, guys. It doesn't get much bigger than this. A featured match on a major WWE pay-per-view. This is huge for these superstars.
Back in from the floor. He's taking some offense. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
Corey noted earlier just how big this is for these superstars. This is why they choose to get into this bit.
Look at this!
Here we go, switch.
This is all but over.
This could be dangerous. Look at this, right to the body, down to the floor. Oh, the old whippersnapper.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
This is not where you want to be. Look out here. Watch this here.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Look out here. This could be huge. Now with complete control. Now in full control. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
When this guy's on, look out. Just a painful attack on the midsection. Going after the back here.
This is definitely where you want to be at this point in a ladder match. But beware, just because you're the only one in the ring doesn't mean you're guaranteed a victory. Just ask The Miz.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
And that's the win to start off the night.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Well, that was indeed a great match. And I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory. Be ready for anything. We have a triple threat coming up next.
Time to rearrange the furniture.
And we're underway with what will likely be a wild tables match. He's focusing on the face now. The drop kick hits the target.
If you ask me, guys, this match alone is worth the price of this month's WWE Network subscription. Of course, there's other great matches on this pay-per-view card, but for my money, it doesn't get any better than this.
Knee right to the midsection. I think a lot of people share Corey's earlier sentiment. This match is undoubtedly one of the highlights of this pay-per-view, which Byron is stacked with a series of amazing matches.
Yeah, we get to sit here and call all of them. Sometimes I have to pinch myself. I still can't believe how lucky we are.
Showing off some of his speed there. Guys, there's something special about competing on a WWE pay-per-view event. Sure, having a match on Raw or SmackDown is absolutely amazing, but there's nothing quite like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. Knee right to the midsection. And now he goes for it a second time.
I agree with your earlier point, Michael. There's nothing like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. But there's also nothing like the pressure of competing on a WWE pay-per-view. A loss here could set you back.
Roderick Strong setting it up.
Boom! Must come down.
No doubt about that one. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
There's a wicked roundhouse. Corey mentioned earlier that the sold-out signs went up fairly quickly for this one. Or as WWE Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon might have said, the SRO signs went out early for this one.
Oh, man, I don't know if there was an announced pairing more entertaining than Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. True legends.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
too quick for him there. He wants no part of the outside.
A win here in this triple threat match can go a long way in solidifying yourself as a serious threat to the rest of the locker room.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
He lands a piercing chop.
Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here.
There's a very real chance he might not be able to recover from this here in this triple threat match.
At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing? Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
The knife edge chop.
Hooked him up.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease. He's looking a little weary here. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this tables match playing out, guys. At this point, unless something changes, I don't see how he has much of a chance.
The bottom line here is that despite what's going on right now, he's still in much more favorable health than his opponent. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Caught him with a punch. And another one.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach. Back between the ropes. Going for the double play with this move.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
Oh my God, guys. Look at this.
Let's do this.
Oh, and taken out with a power bomb.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
Scoop slam.
Here we go. Back inside the ring. Look out.
Lightning fast reflexes. No, he reverses it.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yes.
What a suplex.
Chaos. Melee. Pandemonium. Oh, elbow knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Running Hurricane Rana. Oh my goodness.
minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Here it is! Yes! Unreal performance.
Well, guys, not sure what you think, but that was one of the most incredible triple threat matches I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how...
Look at these combustible elements. Triple threat action is up next.
And now with commentary from myself and Corey Graves.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
I would love if we put somebody like a Pat O'Connor,
Shoulders on the mat.
that's not going to do it. That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Up and over with a suplex.
This really has been an amazing pay-per-view up to this point, which really shouldn't surprise anybody, especially given how stacked the card is.
And there it is. Look at that. Oh, what incredible power. Shoulders on the mat. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
It's going to take more than that.
The excitement level is incredibly high, as Corey was saying, and it's been that way since well before the doors even opened. Earlier this afternoon, WWE.com cameras caught the scene as thousands of fans were outside the arena just waiting to get inside.
That really was a great video, Michael. It was like a mass of humanity just waiting for the doors to open so they can spill into their seats. I gotta say, those guys at WWE.com do a great job. They don't miss a thing. Years later, I still get goosebumps when I watch a WWE pay-per-view. It takes me back to when I was a kid. My friends would come over to watch WrestleMania or SummerSlam. Incoming!
Just raking the face. It's about as dirty as they come, guys. Bang! Looking around this arena tonight, there appear to be plenty of youngsters in attendance who will undoubtedly look back at this night with great fondness, much like Byron did when he watched WWE pay-per-views in his youth.
Don't sleep on the true headline of Saxton's little anecdote there, Cole. He actually said he had friends come over to his house. I think we're going to need to fact-check that one, because I'm not buying it.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off.
Here we are, guys, more than 3 decades after the WWE helped revolutionize pay-per-view television. and we're still going strong. He might have it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kick after kick.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see. I have to agree with you, Michael. The best place to watch pay-per-views is on the WWE Network, which, as you know, also features thousands of hours of programming, including one of my personal favorites, Legends House. Hey, you know what? It should do a reality show with us. That would be great.
Sitting next to you each week is more than enough, Saxton. There's not enough money on the planet Earth to get me to live in a house with you. Forget it. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
He's making a statement here with this attack. A well-placed kick. Going for broke.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent is.
He goes for the cover. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match big.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
And he's got to capitalize now.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Guys, let's go to the replay.
Yeah, I definitely need to see that again.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Hero Sheik.
Big win here to start the show.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. Well, the last match did not disappoint, and now we're on to the next matchup on the card.
Doesn't get any better than this. Time for the six-man battle royal we've all been waiting for. Coming up is a form of combat that personifies the concept of every man for himself.
In a match of epic proportions.
For more than 25 years, Chris Jericho has been known to pull out all the stops against an opponent. That will be just the beginning for Y2J here tonight.
Guys, you can make a case for any one of these 6 competitors winning this Battle Royal.
The constant reinvention of Chris Jericho has been what's kept him one of WWE's most enduring superstars.
I get it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to kiss up to Y2J, Saxton. But the fact is, your name's on the list of Jericho in permanent ink.
I thought it was just a rumor. Stretch. At the risk of sounding like a fanboy, guys, I couldn't be more excited about this pay-per-view. I mean, from top to bottom, we have one exciting match after another.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. He's starting to stumble here, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
This is certainly trending in the wrong direction for him, guys. He's going to have to get it together if he wants to win this battle royal.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
You're absolutely right, Byron. This is without a doubt one of the most stacked pay-per-view cards we've had in recent memory. I'd say it's reminiscent of No Mercy in 2007, which featured big-time matches one night after the other.
Good call, Cole. That was an absolutely huge night, complete with a new WWE champion being crowned an amazing 3 different times. Been a lot of great moments on pay-per-view over the years, and for me, one of my favorites was watching Kurt Angle's debut match at the 1999 Survivor Series. All my buddies and I gathered around the TV cheering on our hometown boy, Kurt Angle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
Back to Kurt Angle's WWE debut, we should note that he defeated Shawn Stasiak that night using his patented Angle Slam, and from there, the rest is history.
Speaking of history, longtime WWE fans may remember Shawn Stasiak's father, Stan Stasiak, who's famous for defeating Pedro Morales for the WWE Championship in December of 1973.
He's looking at it.
Strong impact from Almas.
Fuerte. This capacity crack, his signature slam.
This might be the opportunity he needed.
This superstar comes in here tonight with a pretty impressive ranking, guys, and well-deserved too, if you ask me. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
An impressive ranking for the superstar indeed, but just because you're in the top 10 doesn't make you unstoppable. We've seen superstars with all the momentum in the world lose matches before. It happens all the time.
Hey, Owen Hart pinned Bret Hart on the same night that the Hitman would set the challenge for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10. There's a perfect example of what you're talking about right there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over. There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me, those things are overblown.
We have the final elimination, and that's all she wrote. Great match. Let's take another look at what makes the 6-man Battle Royal such a unique and brutal event.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Andrade Cien Almas.
What a grueling victory here in this elimination match.
That is what I like to call a statement win, Michael.
Wow.
In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we will have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away.
We have one of our breakout talents taking on some tough competition.
Both superstars coming to this matchup with a lot to prove.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
Trap the arm. Neutralizes her with a neck breaker. And she's toying with her now.
I think she should stay down.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
A devastating splash does damage here.
Oh, look at it.
Guys, we've come a long way since the first ever WWE pay-per-view, which was actually the Wrestling Classic in November of 1985. I know a lot of people usually point to WrestleMania 1 as the first WWE pay-per-view, but that was actually broadcast over closed-circuit TV, not pay-per-view.
Byron digging into his encyclopedic mind earlier to pull out that amazing fact of the first WWE pay-per-view. As he said, it was the Wrestling Classic, and it featured a 16-man tournament, which was ultimately won by the Junkyard Dog.
I'll give credit where credit's due. That's some impressive knowledge dropping by Saxton right there, especially considering he was like 4 years old when the Classic was held.
She is on fire. Watching this match, I can't help but think how much pay-per-views have grown over the years. I mean, remember the ones back in the 1980s, which were great, don't get me wrong, but now they've really grown into such a...
Snap headbutt.
Oof. Is it enough, though?
She's got her in her sights. This might be it.
Well, she wants this win bad.
Oh, it's over.
Now that was an impressive series of moves.
What you were saying before, Byron, was spot on. WWE pay-per-views today really take over the entire city, and people travel from all over the world just to say they were a part of a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, I actually met fans from 3 different countries during breakfast earlier today. All of them were here in town specifically for this WWE pay-per-view.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than...
The steel cage match is in the books.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times.
Here is your winner, Tiger Nick.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match.
Up next, I expect things to get completely out of control.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
There's the backbreaker, guys. Uh-oh. Look for the suplex. Neck breaker. Flattens him with a clothesline. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump him. Oh, and a gut buster. No.
Austin got the shoulders down.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Too soon.
On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after being slotted high in the rankings. And that, of course, is the last thing you want to do in a situation like this.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that with this Superstar, Cole. Some competitors are known for believing their own hype, but that's definitely not the case here.
A well-placed strike. AJ Styles caught a bit off guard there.
Which is a rare sight. The weekly rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to feel pretty darn good about them.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
AJ Styles beginning to look a bit rattled.
Yeah, Styles is definitely off his game right now.
A favorable ranking for sure for this superstar, as Byron was saying, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. It's been one great performance after another as of late, if you ask me.
Yeah, it really has, Cole. And like Byron was saying, when you rank that high, you have to feel good about yourself. Now, let's see if that equates to another victory here tonight.
Steve Austin is looking for the ending of this matchup.
You better stay right where he is. Stone Cold Stunner. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Carefully measured.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
All right, AJ Styles with a burst of energy.
AJ Styles may have it. He's got the leg locked in now.
Styles can finish the job here. That is exactly what AJ Styles needed.
Anytime a super... Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's playing with him now.
He can't withstand one bit more.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon.
And Austin, Luke does press. Luke does press.
Look at him go. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
From behind. Well executed neck breaker. Stone Cold has the shoulders down early. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Steve Austin is looking for the ending of this matchup.
He's close.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
And now he goes for it a second time. Got him with the elbow drop.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's getting after it while he has the energy.
Stunner! This one is over.
He's got the shoulders down.
I sure hope there's some sort of investigation going on right now behind the scenes. There's just no way this superstar deserves to be ranked so high. Clearly, somebody's been greasing the hands of the voters. Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
And Austin, Luther's press! Luther's press! Look at him go! Here's his moment, Michael.
Hate to pour cold water on your conspiracy theory, Corey, but I don't see any objection to this superstar's ranking at all, and I think most people would agree. Am I right, Byron?
Your best bet is to just stop listening to things that come out of Corey's mouth. I did that a long time ago. Uh-oh, here comes the phenomenal one.
Here we go, guys. Falls count anywhere. AJ Styles is getting ready. He's got the leg locked in now.
Now it's time to capitalize.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Dropped by a clothesline. Boom. Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's Styles Clash.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
He may get the 3 count right here. I think so.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Nice kick out.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
And Austin, Luther's press! Luther's press! Look at him go! But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? AJ Styles is in trouble.
You can say that again, Saxton, but I don't want to hear you talk.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Austin sets it up.
That's it.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Stone Cold can draw the curtains on this fight.
The shoulders are down. And an ear fall.
Not quite.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. Falls count anywhere, guys. Let's get this action underway. Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Steve Austin. Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Just
will he be victorious? 1, 2, 3. What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin wins here in impressive fashion.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come. Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. It's the Mean Street Posse versus the NWO.
The Macho Man keeps opponents guessing with cat-like quickness, sudden aerial attacks, and an intensity that can't be contained.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
We're seeing one of the all-time greats in action right here with the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
His opponent's got to be on the lookout for his flying elbow. Don't take a second to compose yourself on the mat, because the next one, you get nailed. Tag is made. Little tandem offense on the horizon.
Teamwork at its best.
Enziguri! Seems like Randy Savage is starting to fade.
I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
Oh, and Enziguri!
Having this pay-per-view here has to be a thrill for these fans. I can tell you that when Backlash came to Washington, D.C. in 2000, which wasn't all that far from me at the time, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing somebody talking about WWE coming to town.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
And that Backlash 2000 card that Byron brought up earlier might have been the most chaotic main event we've ever seen between The Rock and Triple H.
And in the end, it was The Rock defeating the game for the WWE Championship, despite Mr. McMahon stacking the deck against The Rock in a major way, including naming Shane McMahon as the special guest referee.
The spotlight's definitely on these superstars here tonight. Anytime you have the opportunity to compete on a pay-per-view, you can bet the whole WWE Universe will be watching. Now it's Bret Hart on the defensive.
But it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Jeez.
As Michael was saying earlier, the entire WWE Universe is undoubtedly watching this match. And while I've never competed on a WWE pay-per-view, I would have to think that it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Just the fact that they let you commentate on a WWE pay-per-view is enough, Saxton. I can't imagine actually having to see you compete in the ring.
This could end it in a hurry. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But he's got to capitalize now. Bret Hart's just getting overwhelmed.
Got to figure something out.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Corey, what are they going to do here?
We're about to find out.
He's so close to make, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
What a nasty knee. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Sting looking for something big.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Dropped like a bad habit. We may very well be seeing the...
Sting is in position.
Stinger with a scorpion death drop.
This just might be enough for him to take it.
He's going for the pin. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Oh, what a kick.
Knife edge chop. Got him good with the elbow there. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. And given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week. If that's even possible.
He's in control now. Sting in a bad way here.
He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
The night's not even over yet, guys, and I'm already seeing fans on social media saying that this is the WWE pay-per-view of the year. And you know what? I think I agree.
Wow, that could break a nose. Ooh, nice ups.
He's trying to mangle his face here.
Byron, while Corey's on his phone checking his social media feed, how about you and I finish calling the action here? This has been a heck of a match so far. Wouldn't you agree?
It really has, Michael. And like those on social media are apparently saying, this might just be the most exciting WWE pay-per-view of the calendar year.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bringing it back between the ropes.
If you ask me, guys, this match alone is worth the price of this month's WWE Network subscription. Of course, there's other great matches on this pay-per-view card, but for my money, it doesn't get any better than this.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
In off the tag. I think a lot of people share Corey's earlier sentiment. This match is undoubtedly one of the highlights of this pay-per-view, which Byron is stacked with a series of amazing matches.
Yeah, we get to sit. Big move coming. Wait for it.
Here it is, the pile driver.
This could be the turning point.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
He's just so dominant.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He knows he's in trouble. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Here we are, guys, more than 3 decades after the WWE helped revolutionize pay-per-view television, and we're still going strong. Only now, unlike back then, the best way to catch a WWE pay-per-view is on the WWE Network. Close quarters. Uh-oh.
Razor is not holding back right now. I'd have to agree with you, Michael. The best place to watch pay-per-views is on the WWE Network, which, as you know, also features thousands of hours of programming, including one of my personal favorites, Legends House. Hey, you know what? You should do a reality show with us. That would be great.
Sitting next to you each week is more than enough, Saxton. There's not enough money on the planet Earth to get me to live in a house with you. Forget it.
Look at him. He's struggling to breathe here.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Guys, there's something special about competing on a WWE pay-per-view event. Sure, having a match on Raw or SmackDown is absolutely amazing, but there's nothing quite like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view.
Gosh, the same move over and over. What a disgusting way to treat a WWE official. This match is tossed out.
I agree with your earlier point, Michael. There's nothing like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. But there's also nothing like the pressure of competing on a WWE pay-per-view. A loss here could set you back quite a bit.
Yeah, but a win, now that could be career-changing. Think about it. Picking up a win while the entire WWE Universe...